Good evening and welcome to the Virtual College Exploration for all Illinois students, sponsored by the Illinois Association for College Admissions Counseling and StriveScan. Thank you for joining us tonight. I know some might still be joining us, and that is absolutely fine. But a few housekeeping announcements before we do get started. You can use the Q&A button as students and as participants that is on your screen in order to type your questions to your presenter at any time. And throughout the presentation, your presenter may choose to answer the questions as we go along, or they may choose to answer the questions at the end, but make sure that you go ahead and type those questions in there. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot hear or see you. And this is just one of many different sessions happening. We just like to give you a quick reminder that there are other sessions to check out, other schools, other collaborative presentations as well. So be sure to check out the full schedule at IACAC.org. And this presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website, IACAC.org. So now I would like to turn it over to our presenter from Dominican University.
Thank you, and hello folks, my name is Ruben Brunley. I'm the Associate Director of Admission here at Dominican University, and thank you for joining me here today and being able to look at this video. What I'm going to do is going to share my screen, and I'm actually going to share a little video to give you an introduction of Dominican University. I know you see the aerial view that's in my background, but I want to show you guys to get a little virtual campus visit. So give me 1 second and I'll share my screen.
Welcome to Dominican University in River Forest, Illinois. My name is Araceli Sanchez. I'm a former Dominican University student from the class of 2015. I'm currently a recruiter in our Enrollment Management and Marketing Division and an adjunct instructor in our Rosary College of Arts and Sciences. Thank you for joining us on this virtual tour. Dominican University is leading the way in developing new and better methods for supporting our students and ensuring our graduates are ready for anything. We can't wait to welcome our new and returning students to campus this fall. At Dominican, your needs in education matter most, and your Dominican experience will be life-changing. I know mine was. So we'll go ahead and show you the campus virtually. Dominican University was founded in 1901, and we've been in River Forest since 1922. Behind us is our beautiful Fine Arts building. Let's take a look inside. Our world-class Performing Arts Center is home to our 1,200-seat Lund Auditorium and Martin Recital Hall. Throughout the year, we host major concerts, professional theater productions, prominent national speakers, and student-run shows. This is also the space where our fashion design and merchandising students put on their annual fashion show, a student-led production featuring original designs by our seniors that bring in top industry professionals. Behind me is our newest building, Parmer Hall, which was opened in 2007. This is the home to our Bora College of Health Sciences. In Parmer, we have state-of-the-art laboratories for biology, chemistry, anatomy, neuroscience, and nutrition dietetics. We also have amazing nursing simulation labs where students practice an incredible range of technical skills on high-tech mannequins that mimic all of the body's systems and responses. In our spacious atrium, we host our annual student research exposition. At many colleges, students have to wait until graduate school to conduct major research. Here, not only do all undergraduates have that opportunity, we even award scholarships and assign them faculty mentors to help them achieve their most ambitious intellectual and creative endeavors. This spring, because of the campus closure, more than 100 students moved their research presentations online in a matter of days and held the event virtually for the first time ever. It was amazing. This is one of our larger classrooms located in Parmer Hall. At Dominican, we don't really have big lecture halls. Most of our classrooms are actually smaller than this. Our average class size is only 16 students, probably more intimate than you had in your high school classes. And that is by design, because the close personal connection with professors here is real. They are dedicated first and foremost to students and to teaching. That sounds obvious, but it's not true at many universities where professors focus first on their fields of research and publication, for instance. Here, professors and students collaborate with each other on their projects. Your professors are so eager to meet and talk with you one-on-one about your interests, your career goals, and they remain lifelong mentors. They don't just know your name, they really know you and care about you. The Brennan School of Business is accredited by the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business, which places us among the 5% of business programs worldwide to earn that distinction. Besides the great academic programming, Brennan offers career development resources, including a team of former top executives who can help you polish your resume and prepare for job or internship interviews. We really encourage every student, no matter their major, to complete at least one internship, and we have staff to work with you to make that happen. We also offer many opportunities to connect students with potential employers through job fairs and mock interview events, so we take career development very seriously. Many of our students have great jobs lined up well before graduation. Students looking for employment on campus have loads of great jobs to choose from that offer valuable resume experience, from graphic design to working in the IT support center. You will not be sent to fetch coffee. You can even find student jobs that align with your major. This is our incredible social hall. Throughout the day and evening, you can find all sorts of events and activities going on here. One time we had VR gaming. The other time we turned the social hall into an indoor ice skating rink. We also had a reggae band come in here to get everyone dancing one afternoon. Beyond student events, we have 35 student-led organizations on campus for every interest, from improv to anime. If you can't find one you like, you can create your own. This is our dining hall. It's all you care to eat, and we have options for all diets. As a former student, I can tell you that everyone on Dominican's campus is friendly, so you'll never have to sit alone. If you want to learn more about our dining options, please visit diningdu.com. This is the Cyber Cafe, which is one of my favorite places to be on campus when I was a student. Here, you can grab a quick bite to eat, study, or hang out with friends. Normally, this place is bustling with activity. This is the Noonan Reading Room, one of the most beautiful and reflective spaces on campus, really the heart of this university, and it's also a great quiet place to study. This is Rosary Chapel. Even though we are a Dominican Catholic institution, we welcome students of all faiths or no faith. We are an open and welcoming campus rooted in the principles of Caritas and Veritas, or love and truth. So now we're on the ground level of one of our residence halls, Coughlin Hall, also known as the Coughlin Commons. There's always someone on duty at the security desk keeping everyone safe. And this is also a space where you can hang out with your friends and play a game of pool. So now we are in one of our standard freshman rooms. As you can see, we have beds, desks, and dressers for each of our students. For the fall, we definitely will be exploring all the possible precautions resident students need to take in order to maintain social distancing. If you want to see our other residence halls on campus, please check out our Student Life tab and our homepage, dom.edu. This cool hangout space is known as the L Stop. If you have some free time between your classes or studying, you can invite your friends here for some video games, board games, or just to chill and watch TV. Our fitness center is a great place to fit in a workout. You have access to this even after you graduate through our alumni program. This is our IGENI Sports Forum, where several of our 14 NCAA Division III women's and men's teams play their home games. The crowd is always so lively and lots of fun for the home basketball and volleyball games we have here. Outside, we have a beautiful soccer field where our highly ranked soccer teams play. You can check out dustars.com to learn all about our D3 athletics at Dominican. We also offer lots of fun intramural sports, so here everyone can play. I also want to point out our incredible location. We are located in River Forest, Illinois, which is one of Chicagoland's safest suburbs. At the same time, we're only 10 miles from downtown Chicago. We have a free shuttle that takes you to and from the Green Line station, and that is our link to downtown and its amazing career, internship, and cultural opportunities. The Quad is such an amazing place. When it's nice outside, you'll always find students studying and playing games out here. And the Quad is home to some of our most unique traditions, like the Candle and Rose ceremony. That's when, just after dusk on the eve of graduation, seniors process along the cloister walk and symbolically pass the flame of knowledge, a candle, to the underclassmen. The Rebecca Crown Library is a great starting point for your research needs. It has an extensive range of print books and digital research databases, along with a team of professional research librarians who can assist you in person or online. The library is a great place to study, whether it's in one of our group study rooms or in our modern lounge areas. Dominican has invested for years in robust and innovative ways of ensuring nothing stands in the way of student success. Here's a general overview. During your first year, we'll sit down with you one-on-one to lay out a whole roadmap for your 4 years here and beyond to make sure you're able to achieve all of your goals and complete as many high-impact opportunities as possible, like internships and major portfolio projects. A fellow student and upperclassman working as a peer advisor will check in with you regularly to see how you're doing. They are trained to help and direct you to a whole host of free services from tutoring, help with writing, workshops on study techniques, and more. We have a wellness center that offers free healthcare services, counseling, and workshops on things like mindfulness and dealing with stress. During the COVID disruptions, all of those services have continued seamlessly online through telehealth and other platforms. Your professors are also an integral part of this holistic support network. The bottom line is we have a data-driven system designed to flag any potential challenges and act fast to clear away obstacles so you can focus on learning and achieving. This is our on-campus full-service bookstore where you can find everything for class and beyond. Many of our students are anxious about the upfront cost of textbooks. One way Dominican helps with that is by providing every student a $500 line of credit every semester in order to purchase those textbooks. Once you decide that Dominican is the perfect fit for you, please be sure to come by and grab your Dominican gear. Here we are in Lewis Hall, which is one of the first buildings on campus. It was actually designed by one of the architects that designed Princeton University. On the first floor of Lewis Hall, you will find the offices of Stars Connect, which is our one-stop shop for all things related to financial aid and student account services. Speaking of financial aid, at Dominican, 100% of our incoming freshmen receive some form of financial aid. Among universities of our size in Illinois, we rank #1 in best value according to US News Report. Lastly, behind me is the office of our president. Everyone at Dominican, from our president to the professors to the staff, are accessible and very engaged with our student body. Thank you for watching and for considering Dominican University. Please feel free to reach out to us with any questions that you may have. We are here for you always, and we hope you and your families stay healthy. We can't wait to welcome you back to campus in person just as soon as we can.
Well, again, I just want to reintroduce myself. My name is Ruben Brumley. I'm our Associate Director of Admission here at Dominican. And I just want to give you, you just had a brief video about Dominican, but I want to go through and answer, go through a PowerPoint presentation, explain a little bit more about Dominican in depth, but also please, if you're joining us live, make sure you please ask some questions in the Q&A section as well. Please bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to switch over to a new screen. Sorry. I'm back again. I wasn't able to switch over, but just a little bit about Dominican. We are a small private liberal art Catholic school. Roughly about 2,100 students attend, 16-to-1 class size, 11-to-1 student teacher ratio. This fall, right now in our current semester, due to COVID stipulations, we're actually having hybrid classes offered here at Dominican, where some of your classes are face-to-face and some of your classes are hybrid, remote. But also starting the week of November 23rd, which is the week of Thanksgiving, all our classes will be moved to the remote status. There'll be some lab classes that will be face-to-face, but all our facilities will be available for all our students here at Dominican. Being a small school like Dominican with a small class size of 16-to-1, we're actually able to move some of our bigger classrooms, class sizes to a bigger classroom, kind of like in our one auditorium that houses about 1,100 to see a play or production, being able to move a chemistry class or a psychology lecture class into that hallway to be able to be more spacious for our students as well too. Our professors are very in-depth and very hands-on with our students to be able to make sure they are successful here at Dominican. So let's talk about our majors that we offer here. We offer over 50 different majors here at Dominican University. Our top 10 majors that most of our students go into are nursing, psychology, also biology, which houses our pre-med, our engineering program, our business program, and then also fashion design and fashion merchandising, just to name a few of the different majors that we offer here. For students that are looking to go into nursing, we do have a direct entry nursing program, which is a competition nursing program that we have. We have 10 spots for students to be able to be elected in a direct entry nursing, where they have to still maintain over a 3.0 college GPA and score a 70% or higher on the ATI-TEAS exam to be elected into to have that guaranteed spot their junior year at Dominican for nursing. Or students will enter Dominican with our pre-nursing program once they are admitted to the university. Still make sure you follow the qualifications with the TEAS exam and the GPA requirement and be able to be part of our nursing program. Our nursing program is actually connected with 20 area hospitals for clinicals for our students to be able to have hands-on experience. But on our campus, we receive 2 fresh human cadavers for our pre-med and our nursing majors, a high fidelity lab room, which is a computerized body that does everything that you and I do. And then we also have our own trauma center that we do some co-educational teaching for our pre-med, nursing, our social work, and our nutrition and dietetics program to talk about overall care for a patient before these students are actually going out in their field. So definitely a great opportunity for students that are looking in the health science field. Another major is our psychology program. As you saw in the video, we actually host a day, a Scholarship Creative Investigation Day, which is called ERSI, which is usually the first Wednesday in April. But these are students that are able to do year-long research projects. So if you're looking to go into adolescent psychology or general psychology, being able to have these one-on-one research with your faculty members or your peers, or even by yourself, and be able to have an opportunity to display your research on a day that we have on campus. Some of our students that go into psychology, they're actually are able to participate in 2 to 4 different ERSI days, but also contribute to 2 to 4 different journal writings before they go off to med school, grad school right after graduating from Dominican. And we actually help out all our students to be able to look for the next step if they're looking to go to grad school, med school, or even a job placement as well too. Our business program is actually a 5-year program, which means in 3.5 years, a student can be able to receive a bachelor's in business, finance, management, marketing, economics, even our new major that we started this fall, and entrepreneurship. And in a 1.5 years, receive a master's in the program. These students are able to have 2 internships, one as an undergrad and also one as a graduate student here at the institution. And the one good thing, a great thing about our business program is that we actually have executive residents, which are former CEOs, chief recruiters at Fortune 500 companies and small companies that are available to our students for resource to be able to look out for internships or being able to create a resume or video resumes to different fields as well too. So they're very hands-on. We do have a career development office that works with all our students, but for our business, we actually have our own executive residents that are maintaining contact with our students in the business program and making sure they're on the right steps of being able to obtain a job or continue on with their master's program here at Dominican. We do have a fashion design program, a fashion merchandising program that students are able to participate in an annual fashion show that we usually have every year on the first weekend in April, which is a Saturday and Sunday show. Last spring, we weren't able to do that, but we're still looking to be able to have that experience for our students to be able to still be active with the fashion design and fashion merchandising program. But we also have a unique major, which is called I don't know, or undecided, or I want to study everything. And that's the type of students that we are looking for at Dominican, because you do not have to declare a major until your first semester of your junior year. So if you're one of those students that have an interest in business one day and maybe have an interest in psychology the next day, or have an interest in maybe nutrition and dietetics, you're able to take some of those core classes in your core curriculum courses that you take here at Dominican that will lead into the different majors that we offer here at Dominican. A lot of times, the students that do come in as an undecided or open major, those are students that end up graduating with 2 degrees or something we call the interdisciplinary program, where you'll be able to combine 2 majors into one particular major of your choice. So we welcome the students, and then every student that comes to Dominican has a first-year advisor and also a peer advisor to be able to help them out as they transition as college students here at Dominican. One thing about our students here at Dominican, we have some highly selected academic students that come to Dominican, and then they'll be elected into our honors program, which is called our Mazzucchelli Scholars Honors Program. And within the honors program, they're able to take some of their courses at honors level. They're also able to do some research, some collaborative research with themselves or with their peers, to be able to talk about things at an honors level, but learn from top academic professors that we bring in, which are called the Lund Guild Chair. The Lund Guild Chair is usually someone that's well known in the academic field. Last year, we're fortunate to have one of our own professors who was a Lund Guild Chair, Professor Wiederman, who was a mathematician, and she was teaching an honors math class, also a seminar class that we offer here, and then also doing some writings here on our campus and presentations. In the past, we've actually had Dr. Ibu Patel, who is director of the Interfaith Youth Corps, which was part of President Obama's cabinet. He was here for a full academic year teaching our students and being able to take some of our students back to DC to work at DC for an internship. We've also had Christopher Kennedy, the nephew of John F. Kennedy. He was here teaching a global economics class and a seminar class and being able to connect with our students here. So definitely is a great opportunity with our honor students. And also the honor students are the only students that actually have an opportunity to do a study abroad program at University of Oxford. So students that are in an honors program, we would have the study abroad program at Oxford, and then also we have an honors wing on our campus. To be elected into our honors program, a student will have to have a weighted GPA of a 3.7 to be elected in an honors program, but you can be elected in an honors program after your freshman year if you maintain over a 3.5 college GPA and have a professor recommendation to be part of the honors program here at Dominican. Speaking about applying to the university, Dominican University is a test optional college or university here, which means that we're not required to look at your test scores. So we require students to submit their official transcripts and complete one of our 2 applications that we have available. We are part of the Common App, and then also we have our own application online. And so we do ask you to submit a personal essay, either one of the Common App prompts or even one of our prompts that we have on our application, and then we will start reviewing applications. Usually we are rolling admission, and we usually start reviewing applications around mid-October. And so once you submit your application, your official transcripts, and then also you can supply some letters of recommendation, you can supply that, and then usually within 2 weeks, once everything is complete, you're able to receive some type of admission decision, or we might hold for another 7-semester transcripts or something like that. But we actually have 4 admission counselors that recruit all over within the state of Illinois, but you can just contact our main line to be able to get connected with your particular admission counselor to talk about more of the application process here at Dominican. A couple of things I do want to bring up before we talk about the important part about scholarships is that we actually have over 35 different clubs and organizations here at Dominican. No one's going to say you have to join all 35 or you join 1 or 2, but our clubs range from academic clubs like a business club or psychology club or a health science club, also special interest club like a gaming club or nutrition or fashion club, or even different ethnic clubs that we have on campus like our Latino Student Alliance or Black Student Union, Italian club. And then one of our most popular clubs that we have on campus is our University Ministry program. The University Ministry program is open for all religious opportunities here at Dominican, but we also give you a chance to be able to use your religion and use it with your academic and have a leadership by faith as well too. So if they're looking for something like that to have your faith within your academics, we do have that opportunity here at Dominican. Then let's say there's a club or organization you were involved with in high school and the institution doesn't have that club, or you want to start a club, we welcome you to start clubs or organizations at Dominican University. You'll just need 25 names on a petition, have your bylaws, present that to student government, and student government will be able to maybe present some funding to be able to create your club. So if you want to become legendary or be first, as our tagline is, this is the opportunity to do that here at Dominican University. Definitely, we are part of Division III for athletics, which means we do not offer any athletic scholarships, but we do have very competitive athletic programs here at Dominican. Our athletic website is dustars.com. Again, dustars.com, where a particular student athlete can fill out a questionnaire, and our coaches will review your questionnaire and be actively recruiting with you. Currently, due to COVID, all our fall athletic teams, that's men's and women's soccer, women's volleyball, also women's tennis, also cross country, all those sports have actually been moved to the spring semester with our conference and with competing colleges as well too. But we're still planning, hopefully have that fall season in spring along with our other spring sports. Speaking of athletics, the different sports we have, I mentioned men's, women's soccer, men's, women's volleyball, baseball, softball, cross country, men's golf. We just started last fall our first ever women's bowling program here at Dominican. So that's something that students can be involved with here at Dominican. But maybe you might not be interested in being a part of an intercollegiate sports team. We do offer some intramural programs, from intramural flag football to intramural volleyball, actually outdoor volleyball as well, since we have some nice fall days coming up. We also have an intramural soccer and also intramural bowling that we offer here at Dominican for students to be able just to get out and be able to enjoy competition, but foster some friendships as well too. On our campus, we do have a fitness center for students to be able to utilize on campus. We also have an indoor track as well in our Ingenie sports firm that students will be able to utilize as well. And also inside our sports firm, there's opportunities either to be able to use the sports firm for volleyball or basketball, but that's where our men's, women's basketball, men's, women's volleyball do have their competition and practices. And then during the winter months, our baseball and softball team practice in there before going off campus to practice and play on their competitive fields that we offer. So that's a little bit about our athletics and also our clubs and organizations that we have here at Dominican. Well, let's talk about our scholarships. First of all, according to U.S. News and World Report, they voted Dominican University as #1 in the state of Illinois as best values. And that is voted because of just generous scholarships that we offer, but also some fundings that we have for our students to be able to attend the Dominican. So once a student applies to Dominican and accepts a Dominican, they'll receive a merit-based scholarship. And our merit-based scholarship is ranging from $10,000 to $20,000. And those merit-based scholarships are renewable each academic year. Some of our top tier scholarships, like our presidential scholarship, which is $20,000, and our dean scholarship, which is $17,000. Those scholarships, a student has to maintain a 3.0 college GPA to be able to retain that scholarship each academic year. We also have some specialty scholarships for students that live in the state of Illinois and they choose to live on campus. We do have a $3,000 residence life grant that students are able to have, but we are not required for students to live on campus. So if you're not planning to live on campus, you won't be eligible for that $3,000 residence life grant. Students that are involved with some kind of college enrichment community-based organizations, we do have something called Success Scholarship, which is additional $2,500. And if you have a brother or sister that attended Dominican or Rosary College, which we were before 1997, you also receive a family allowance of $1,000 scholarship. Or if a mother or father or grandparents graduated from Dominican or Rosary, you're eligible for our family allowance of $2,000 scholarship as well too. We do have some specialty scholarships for students. So students that, we have a Barbantini scholarship is for students that want to study some type of Italian as a foreign language or even part of a minor program. And we also have our Brechtel Science Scholarship for students that want to go into chemistry and biochem as well. So those scholarships are available on our website along with our scholarship calculator, where you're able to put in your school and then put in your GPA, and you'll find out what your scholarship that you might be eligible for here at Dominican. One thing I will say is October 1st is already passed, but October 1st is the deadline, the first day you're able to file for the FAFSA, a free application for federal student aid. We do participate with that. So if a student files their FAFSA and been admitted, usually we send out our financial aid awards around mid-December. But you can always contact the university to see if we received your FAFSA and then also received your application process to be able to talk to you about the next steps as well. Our overall tuition, room and board and fees is roughly around $46,000 for the academic year. For students who are commuter students, it's roughly around $35,000 for the 2020-21 academic year here at Dominican. And our average financial aid for most families is around $31,000 for the academic year. So definitely very competitive financial aid packages for some of our students here at Dominican. So that's a little bit about Dominican in a nutshell. I wanted to open up the Q&A forums to answer any questions that you guys may have. And while some people might be thinking about some questions and answering, Dominican University is actually open for campus visits. We actually have tours Monday through Friday at 10:30 and 1:30. And then you actually have an opportunity to meet with a admission counselor either before or after your campus tour in some social distancing rooms that we have. We do require that students only bring one guest for campus visits. And then also on Saturdays in the month of October and some Saturdays in November and one Saturday in December, we actually have campus tours starting from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock that students can sign up online to bring one guest and do a 45-minute campus tour of campus, and then be able to talk to a mission counselor after the campus tour as well too. So I always welcome students to be able to come visit campus. And even if you live close by and by River Forest, I always welcome students to just come and drop by and do their own walk around campus and get a feel of campus. The campus right now, as everybody knows with COVID, hitting everybody and in the pandemic, it might not look the same that it usually does on a non-pandemic year, but definitely you'll still get that Dominican vibe when you come to campus. Currently, I don't see any questions answered. And a couple of things I just want to recap about Dominican. Again, we are a small private liberal arts Catholic school, roughly about 2,100 students, 16-to-1 class size, and 11-to-1 student-teacher ratio. And they're taught by all professors and not by a grad assistant here at Dominican. And also, we're ranked #1 in the state of Illinois for social mobility, which helps unrepresented students, also Pell-eligible students, to be able to be successful and within their field, which means going off into grad school or med school or being able to find a job within their field. And we have a career development office that's involved with students starting their freshman year here at the institution. And as I mentioned before, our students in our business program actually has someone that's dedicated for business major students to be able to look into for internships and job placements, and also the other steps of creating a perfect resume or creating a perfect video interview, even host a fashion show for all our students what to wear for their interviews, and also host an etiquette dinner. Because sometimes you might have a lunch interview, and so being able to understand that, answer a question while you're eating and have the proper manners as that you're probably been taught by your mom and dad at different dinner tables, but now being able to have that at a professional level, we have that here. So currently, I don't see any questions here at Dominican. Inside my video, I do have my email address next to my name. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I will get you connected with a mission counselor, answer any questions that you have. I want to wish everybody that is on this video all the best on your upcoming year, if you're senior or junior. And hopefully maybe we will see you or be in contact with you here at Dominican University.
Okay, thank you. If there aren't any questions, any additional questions, Ruben, just make sure that if any pop up, you can go ahead and answer those. But if there are not any additional questions, I would thank you. Sorry, I'm going to share my screen. Ruben, if you could stop sharing yours.
Oh, I think I know.
Okay. Good. Just wanted to thank everybody once again for joining us this evening. Just as a quick reminder, when you close this window, there will be a quick link to a 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide regarding this session and the overall format of these presentations. And also, this was just one of many sessions being hosted. So again, be sure to sign up for additional sessions at IACAC.org. And finally, in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording, as well as all of the other sessions recordings at IACAC.org. So I thank you for joining us tonight, and we will see you all down the road. Thank you.